Hi everyone. The live will start at 10 o'clock. We have 1 more minute. If you can hear me, type yes or wow. The guru is here. How are you, Ma Guru? How about the rest? Can the rest hear me? Wow, don't need to see patient one, huh? Now it's so free, is it? No more COVID. Okay, let's get started. We have about 50 more seconds before we start. About 130. Hi Esther, Tilia, Kelvin. I think it's a bit lagging. Eric, Chan, Elliot, Alex. Okay, good to see everyone here. Please like and share the post. Okay, the context is it's actually for SMT graduate. Okay, instead of doing training video. I don't like to do training video because training video has no interaction. So no way to ask question also. Sometimes it's very one way. So I thought instead of doing a training video, which I'll cut up later, then I'll put up in the premium members area for the SMT graduate. But I thought maybe we do a live instead. Okay. Do live. The good thing about doing live is you get to ask question. Okay. So today the context is actually more for SMT graduate, okay, but public can also join. Okay, so let's get started. Whatever I share with you all today is for education purpose, not advice to buy and sell. Type yes if you agree. Okay. Random video, yeah. 10 o'clock. Hey, y'all no need to work one. Almost 2 hours of y'all. What y'all doing? Hi, Andrew. Okay. Well, Lichi also no need to work one. So good. Okay, let's get started. Okay, guys. Okay, so let's do the training seriously first. Okay, because they take a record this down. Okay, so today our training will be on Supertrend. Okay, how a Supertrend is a trend following indicator. We will talk about how Supertrend works first, and then after that we'll talk about how to combine it with TradersGPS, position trading, and also swing trading. Also, okay. So first thing first, Supertrend is a trend following indicator. Okay, I plotted the Supertrend over here. Okay, for those that are not familiar with this new indicator, you can go to TraderGPS, or I think TradingView also has this indicator called Supertrend. Let's go and go under indicator and find Supertrend. Should have that also under trading view. Okay, trading view. So for those that are using TraderGPS, go to indicators, go and click on this Supertrend. Okay, the default stacking. The default stacking. The default and do talk about stacking. The default in parameters is 10 and 3. Okay, 10 and 3 period. Okay, I think I won't go into the calculation. Okay, but basically it's using ATR and a multiple of ATR to draw like a band. Okay, so when the when one side of the band is cross, then you will use the other side of the band. Okay, so it's a trend follow indicators. I will focus more on the application part. Okay, the application part. So this is actually the S&P 500. Okay, S&P 500 over here. So very straightforward. Okay, this indicator is very straightforward. By right, there are actually two lines, two bands. Okay, something like our TradersGPS dynamic stop loss like that. Okay, there are two sides. Okay, but how it works is once one side is violated, it goes to, once the bottom side is violated, it goes to the top side. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay, so sometimes when you shoot it down because it violates the other side of the band, then it immediately shoot down to this side of the bottom part of the ATR. Okay, the bottom part of the ATR. So how it works is the most simple way of doing is to do what we call entry exit. Okay, so for entry exit, very simple, is when the price cross the indicator. So when the price cross above the indicator, that will be a buy indicator. Okay, so means a buy entry over here. Okay, that is the easiest way to look at it. Okay, of course, no indicator are perfect. Okay, but yes, if you all agree, no indicator are perfect. this indicator will not work well when the market is sideways. Okay, so when it's sideways, say example like this, when it's sideways, then you get a lot of whipsaw. Okay, you get whipsaw means you get in, and then you get out, and then you get in again. Okay, so you get whipsaw when it's sideways. It works well when it starts to trend, then it works better. Okay, so just take note of that. This is what we call a trend following indicator. The first way, okay, the number one way is use it as a entry exit. Okay, as entry exit, that's the very first way for entry exit. Okay, for entry and exit, the very simple way is to look for price cross the indicator for buying and the other way around for selling. Okay, so when price cross above to buy, cross below to sell. First way, simple. Any question? Okay, some clearing leaves, some slacking. What are the rest doing? Okay. Okay, any question? I think there are a bit of lag, but oh, Malaysia public holiday, is it? I didn't know that. What is the holiday to Malaysia? Are you all seeing MCO today? I don't know. Okay, any question for the first method? Entry exit, very simple, right? Okay, so let's pick a stock. Let's a common stock. Let's say Zoom. Okay, example, Zoom. We talk about Zoom. Then we use it as entry exit. Okay, this is not a very most elegant way. Okay, but it's a way lah. Okay, so based on example like this. Okay, like this. Price cross indicator. Once the price cross above the indicator, it will jump to the other side. So it's a buy signal. Okay, so when it's below, it turns from red to green. Price cross above the indicator, it will jump to green. Can? Oh, so it's a buy signal. Okay, and you will hang on. So if it's a trend following indicator. So long as it's above, you will hang on until the price pop the other way around, like example like that. So once it goes below the indicator, the red color come out, then will be a sell. Simple or not? Okay. This is the default setting. Just leave it as default 10 and 3. Okay, 10 and 3. Later you can experiment, but I think 10 and 3 looks good. Okay. So that's the first way of entering exit. Okay, second way of doing that is what we call a trailing stop. Okay, you can use it as a trailing stop loss. Let me write this down. Okay, you can use it as a trailing stop. So let's say example, you already entered certain position. Okay, let's say example, you entered a Zoom already. Then you can use it as a trailing stop. So long as it's above this green line, you maintain the position. So this is also where you can combine your Zoom with your TradersGPS position trading together with this. Okay, so you can use it as a trailing stop. So long as it's above the green line is above, you maintain as a buy. Okay, again, over this part you can see, even though our TraderGPS maintain a buy signal, like example here is a buy or 24th we bought in, right? Over this part we didn't sell. Okay, over this part we didn't sell. We managed to hold on until here still holding on. Okay, in the super trend, okay, there is a sell signal, and then after that there's a buy signal. So this part, the super trend has what we call a whipsaw. Okay, what we call a whipsaw. So you can use it. Okay, if you want to write big trends, I think still good. Okay, example like this, I think it's still nice. Okay, you can manage to write all the way until when the candlestick, when the price drop below here. Okay, when the price drop below here, this will be your sell signal. Okay, the name of the indicator is called Supertrend. Any question? I suggest don't use in isolation. Okay, don't use in isolation. Okay, don't use in isolation. Use with some context, because if you don't do that, then what happen is you end up being whipsaw. Okay, so Hui, right, asked about CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike is actually one of our portfolio stock. Okay, so let's go without TraderGPS first. Without Supertrend first. So we got in, I think earlier. There is an exit already. Yes or no? Okay, the candlestick turn color, and then it breaks below the low. So this is based on TraderGPS. We exited on this day. Okay, locked in about 9% returns. Okay, 9% returns. This is based on CrowdStrike, based on TraderGPS. If you use Supertrend, then you can apply Supertrend. Then 1 day later, also exit. That's where the price dropped below. You can see from here, it changed from green to red. So tonight you can exit lah. Okay, based on the Supertrend. Okay, so you can use it as a sort of trailing stop. Okay, it's a sort of trailing stop. So example, you entered here, you can use it all the way, and then you exit here. Sometimes you exit earlier. Yes or no? Okay, you exit earlier, like in this case, you exit all the way, exit earlier here when the indicator cross below, or when the price cross below the indicator. Type yes if you understand how to do. It's different from Bollinger Band, guys. Different from Bollinger Band. Bollinger Band is different. Okay, this is just telling you buy and sell. That's all. Simple, not? Okay. So for people who are using TraderGPS, you can use it as a trailing stop. Okay, like this. You can use it as a trailing stop to exit. Okay, but take note, trailing stop has what we call a whipsaw. Okay, has what we call whipsaw. Whipsaw just now, like example we mentioned in the Zoom. Okay, this is example of a whipsaw, where you get in, when you get out, you get out, and then you get in again. This is called whipsaw. Okay, so it's faster lah. Okay, but in other circumstances, it can help you to ride on a bigger trend lah. Okay, in our case, you see here, CrowdStrike, right? TraderGPS entered only this part. Yes or no? Let's talk about arrow with teeth. Arrow with teeth, we only entered when it is here. Okay, arrow with teeth only entered here. Whereas the CrowdStrike for Supertrend enter much earlier, enter here. So you understand that you enter early, you get whipsaw. That means you get in and out. Okay, you get whipsaw lah. Okay, so this one is enter later. So how you can combine these two is enter. I suggest still don't enter early. Still use this method to enter. Okay, but exit when you are in profit. Okay, the keyword is when you're profitable already. Then you want to kiasu, you want to exit, right? Then you can allow you to exit earlier. Like example here, it exit earlier. Yes or no? Okay. So, but sometimes exit earlier can be a double-edged sword. Okay, something it can help you. It will get whipsaw. Okay, simple. Okay, so Supertrend is not a form of moving average. Okay, Supertrend is based on ATR. That's going back again. Okay, please go and watch through the past part. Okay, the front part. Okay, based on ATR. Okay, based on ATR, and it's like a band. Okay, but instead of having two sides, when the price crosses, it goes to the other side. So it's only one line only. Okay, so that is the second one. You can use it as a trailing stop for either as a way of exiting position. Okay, as a trailing stop for exiting position. Okay, so third way is to look for as a support resistance. Okay, as a support resistance. Okay, so third way is understand it as a support resistance. So like example here, you will say that, oh, right now CrowdStrike, this stock has broken support. Okay, has broken support today lah. This is actually based on the latest one, right? Today it has broken support. Okay, because yesterday you won't know. Yesterday, because yesterday will be like that, right? You won't know. Okay, so what next day you won't know until this day you won't know until today, which is 29 October, right? So tonight then will be your take action. Okay. Okay, so this is telling you that right now support is broken. Okay, support is broken, and right now we're looking at the resistance. Okay, what is ATR? ATR, go and Google lah. ATR is based on volatility. Okay, high minus low volatility. Okay, go and Google. Okay. Okay, so the third way is to look for as a support resistance. Okay, so example, let's pick a stock, any stock, regularly traded stock. Yes, this one will be in the members area. We will cut it up, okay, cut out all my nonsense, and then we'll put it up as the trading video. Okay, any question? Let's take some stocks as example. Okay, so what is good in using? What is good? How to combine this is number one. Still do your ranking. Okay, still do your ranking. Okay, still do your ranking. Select good stock. Yes or no? First Solar, we talked about this stock before. Type yes if we have talked about this stock before, right? First Solar. Okay. This is the support right now. Okay, support of the stock right now is breaking out of a new trend, and on top of that, you can also see the buy signal. Okay, take note now, guys. I don't use this as a entry signal when it's sideways. That means at this point, right, you will not know at this point the stock is going up. Do you all follow what I'm saying? Okay, at this point, even without the indicator, right? So don't use it as a early entry. Why? Because you use it as early entry at this part, you won't know that after this it's going to go up. Got it? You can use it after you enter already. That means it's more confirmed already. Then you can use it as a trailing stop. Okay? Because the challenge is if you don't, right? Then you get whipsaw. Okay? Then you get whipsaw. Okay? Example of whipsaw will be something like this lah. Okay? Get out. And then after that, get in again. Okay, then you get whipsaw. Okay, so it's better to use it as a trailing stop for TraderGPS. Okay, so you still get a nice entry. Okay, here. Okay, nice entry here, slightly later, but you still manage to ride it all the way through to here. You got it? Okay, so repeat again. Don't use it as entry if you're using TraderGPS, because if the stock is sideways, you get whipsaw. Okay. So entry, exit, trailing stop, support, resistance. Okay, last one is how to combine with swing. Okay, how to combine with swing is you can also use this idea, same parameters to combine this together. So when the swing is valid, okay, can you all see all this part? There are swing buy setup. Okay, example here. These are all buy setup. Okay, so if you want to put in one more condition is you want to check with the Supertrend, make sure that when you do the swing setup, over here or over here, make sure that it is still bullish. That means the Supertrend is still green. Okay, so sometimes it will help you to avoid trading when it is not clear. Example is Apple. So here is above the green line, yes or no? So you can do a swing. Here is above the green line, you can do a swing. However, here, even though the swing setup is there, yes or no? You can see a swing setup here, the 2040 MA sloping up, the CCI low, but you see that this Supertrend has changed. So in that case, then you may not want to do this swing setup. Got it? Any question? So no. So TIFF use it exclusively for position trading. Okay, don't need to combine. You can combine only for entry exits. Okay, but Supertrend just use it. I think the best is use it as a trailing stop. Okay. What if when the arrow appear is below. Yeah, so if the arrow with teeth, right, and is below the super trend, then also avoid. Okay, so this is an additional filter also. Okay, so again, I repeat again. So if it's an arrow with teeth and it's still below the super trend, then it helps you to avoid that trade. Oh, okay. So let's say example, you see arrow with teeth and it's below the super trend, then you do not want to enter. Like in this case, it's above, then it's fine. Maybe you can give me some example if it's below one. I think like example here, this one also above. Okay, this one also above. So okay, got it. Any question? Okay, so to summarize, I think no need to change the parameters, no need to do extra. Okay, no change the parameters, just leave it as 10 and 3. Use it as trailing stop. I think it's very good. This super trend will take into consideration volatility. Okay, the word ATR will take into consideration volatility. So no need to worry about volatility. So like when the market move up and down, it will expand and accordingly. So no need to worry about that. Okay. Any other question? So let's pick one or two more stocks like Solar Edge, right? Solar Edge. Okay, so same thing. Okay, so this one, what can you see? This is a buy signal over here, but you don't enter so early. You enter using this arrow. Okay, using this arrow with the arrow with teeth. Yes or no? Then right now, what does it tell you about the stock? Okay, support is over here. Okay, support is over here. Do not exit. Okay, do not exit. Don't go and do extra things. Okay. Oh yeah, one more thing. Yes, one more thing very useful is here. So sometimes you see a candlestick turn rate. Yes or no? Based on candlestick turn rate, we always mark low, mark low, mark low to exit. Yes or no? Oh, this is how we do it. But sometimes in example like this, it may be the prior candle slightly lower than this candle and you suddenly exit. Then it's a bit wasted. Do you follow what I'm saying? So when you use this green line, you can help you to say that, oh, don't worry, the support is still here. We should still continue to ride on the trend. Do you follow what I'm saying? Okay, so this can also help you to when you have the candlestick turn rate, right? Just check whether is it below the line or above this line. If it's above this line, then maybe you don't need to do exit first, okay? And then price is going up also, so no need to exit. Wait for it to turn, okay? So this is one extra thing, okay, we talk about doing the when using the super trend to help us, okay? So like example, Solar Edge right now, based on the indicator super trend, support is here. Based on indicator, there's no exit yet. That you can use it as a trailing stop also. So this tool you can use like trailing stop currently is here. Trailing stop is here, quite close already, is here. Second thing is you can use it as support resistance. So also tell you that the support is also here. Yes or no? Okay, last one, then we will call it a day. DDOG. Okay, so same thing. DDOG is also one of our stocks. Yes or no? Also one of our stocks in the portfolio. By the way, if candlestick turn rate, we will say exit. Okay, but based on right now, our entry is based on this. Yes or no? First arrow with teeth is here. Second arrow with teeth is here. Third arrow with teeth is here. Yes or no? Okay, third entry with teeth. So right now, trailing stop is at this level. Support is at this level. Okay, guys. I hope this can be useful for you. Okay, this can be useful for you in doing your analysis. Okay, as usual, there is no perfect indicator, just like there is no perfect system. Understand? There's no perfect indicator. There's no perfect system. Use it to help you. Don't use it to avoid complexity. Okay, got it? Okay, so if not, then thank you very much. I didn't know can do 20 minutes video for Supertrend. It's actually a very simple indicator. If not, then thank you very much. Oh, for those that are public, right, they want to come and join us as part of our community, please go and join us at this CollinSeow.com/SWB. SMT graduate, you know what to do, right? Comment SMT if you and if you recommend SMT to the friends around you. Okay, so for the rest of the indicator, all these indicator I will roll up slowly. Okay, all these indicator I will roll up slowly. There's all these indicator I will roll up slowly. Okay, there is what we call zero lag, MACD. All these things I'll roll up slowly. Okay, part by part. Okay, so comment at in the video, right? If you have any question regarding Supertrend, at least I can answer your question. Okay, step by step. Okay, guys. So it will be a series of video lah. Okay. So if not, thank you very much and see you. Bye.